Hello everyone, welcome back to more King's Quest 1, the quest for the crown. So I'm still in ScumVM here. Before I start the game, I wanted to show you something related to the saving and the starting of your saves. Before you start your game, if you already have saves, you don't have to start the game and then go into loading the save from within the game. You can do it from ScumVM first. Just highlight the game you're wanting to run. And if you click load over here, this is where you can access all of your saves that you have for a given game. When you click on it, you'll actually get a thumbnail too of where you saved, when you saved. And so you have auto saves that ScumVM does, the quick save that I'm using just when I think I might die. This is our last save. And this is one of the previous saves here that I can actually probably go ahead and remove. This is how you would delete your saves, because you cannot do that from within the game. So highlight it, click delete, like so. And the reason there was a gap is because I deleted all of those previous saves that we got rid of. I thought I did by just erasing the name and then saving again, but when I came in here they were still saves. They were just invisible in the game, so I had to delete like 3 through 6 or 7 here. They said something like unsaved data or something, but they were still counting as a save. So anyway, if you come in this screen, this is how you would delete stuff. You can change the view here too if you want to see them in square thumbnail views, whichever way. But this is just a quick way to get into the game if you know the save you want to start. So food for life, because we'll load. That little sound was just the game trying to play the introduction music to the game. This is the screen where we got the bowl, ceramic bowl, yeah. The bowl is full of delicious looking stew. And yeah, it had the word fill in it. It's just a infinite bowl of stew. All you have to say is the word fill. Alright. So I'm getting a little off track in my head of where we were. I remember we started at the castle, went left, and then went right, and then we've been going up. And then trying to go left and then right, and then going up and then going left and then right. But some of the terrain is getting a little impassable in some screens. I don't know if we've been on this screen. Use my own advice from the last video. Stay close to an edge so you can leave a screen quickly if you need to. Making our way. Okay, we got a bridge. This is an old rickety bridge. It don't look too rickety. I mean, that's pretty big. We're not gonna go that way yet. Okay. Probably gonna get killed. Look, ground. There's an attractive meadow dotted with trees. Okay. Get my diagonal on. Can you look in this? Look in... That does not look. Can't do that. Look in stump. It's just a hole in an empty old stump. Okay. That got him to respond though. There's been other places we've walked by that look like that. I wonder if I just need to use the word stump. A lot of screens in these early Space Quest, King's Quest games I mean, especially the first King's Quest. Whoa. They do have just a lot of empty screens. They're just transitions. Look, house. This is the sweetest little gingerbread house you ever saw. The walls are cake. The roof is frosting. The chimney looks delicious, and the candy path and cookie fence are unbearably tempting. Okay, that probably warrants a save. My brain keeps saying food house, so I'm going to call it food house. It technically is food. We're going to keep going here. I just want to see what my surroundings are before I start going in places. Another transition screen. Whoa. Be careful nearby as a sorcerer. His mystical powers can leave you immobilized and helpless. So I left the screen. That's all you gotta do. Okay, this looks special. Look around. These are some of the finest walnuts you have ever seen. Take walnuts. You pluck a nice walnut from the tree. Wow, that's special skills there that you can do that from that far away. I did get points. If you get points, it usually means it was an okay thing to do and that you didn't just soft lock yourself for the whole game. It seems to be a good, solid walnut. Lick walnut. Don't understand lick. Open walnut. That door, that sounds like a door from Space Quest. When you open the walnut, you discover the nut inside is pure gold. Nice. Wonder if I should have done that. Wow, I did get 35 points. I'm going to assume yes. You already have one walnut. Let's not be greedy. Hey now. There's gold in these here walnuts. And we're in a poor kingdom, according to the king. I think we should be putting all of those in our pocket, or in our hat, our cap. Okay, let's continue. Actually, let's look at that, because now it's turned into a gold walnut. You proudly admire your gold walnut. Sweet. Maybe we can use it to bribe somebody or buy something from them that we need. Possibly. The tree's got a hole in it. It would be nice to know how many screens there are total and like from left to right. See, these are just dead screens here. I'm like 1 pixel away from like screen transitioning down, I think. I look like I'm limping because you can't see my... Okay, we're back here again. Okay. So... let's make a save here. Bridge. Let's try to cross this here bridge. Oh, that scares me every time. As you start to cross the bridge, a wretched troll appears. Okay, buddy. And he's like Jason from Friday the 13th on the NES or something. Have to go Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on that guy. He had like a Christmas hat, like a elf hat. Okay, I guess we're not messing with that guy. yet. Look ground. There's a small patch of clover under the tree. It's not quite under the tree. That's what these are. Take clover. You really don't want any of the 3-leaf clovers. Oh, I see. The one in the middle is the 4-leaf. Nice. I didn't realize that's what these were before. Is that solid? Hold on a second. Yeah. Huh, that's interesting. So you can walk through all those, but this one has actually got collision. Take clover. The clover is soft, yet you sense a strange strength in it. So I have 35 points. Now I have 37, so... 4-leaf clover. You have a perfectly shaped 4-leaf clover. I think something else I've missed, I'll find it here probably, is a pebble or a rock we're supposed to take. Alright, let's start screens transitioning again and kind of backtracking a little bit. So the bridge, there's a bridge, the candy house, and that big huge door that was like as big as a car. Those are definitely 3 focal points. We can probably go in the candy house. Pretty sure we already went in the cave and we didn't find anything. Let's go check it. Pretty sure we went in here. Yeah, that thing. I forgot about that. We still don't have magic ring. That makes you invisible. Dagger. We could try to use it. I don't think it's going to help us. Yeah, I forgot this big boulder is in here. Use dagger on boulder. Can't do that. Look at boulder. I don't understand bloater. Look at boulder. It's a huge piece of granite. Well, granite. Use dagger on granite. I love it. He tells you what it is, and then he doesn't understand the word when you try to use it later. Look on ground. Okay, buddy. 37 of 158. Worth mentioning, just for those of you who don't know, you do get to play as high up in the sky you see a very large friendly bird. This is a big condor. Its graceful flight appears effortless. Okay, friendly, they said. Oh, sorry. Okay, what do I have? I remember now what the carrot's for. Okay. We'll come back to that. I have played this before, and I think it was this version that I played. Sorry if you're hearing some banging noises. My wall that I'm right next to is our kitchen, and somebody's rocking the microwave. So that's what the slamming sound might have been if you heard it. We'll come back to that bird. See nothing special. Look, stump. It looks as though there were beavers around here at one time, yes. Because it's to a point. Excuse me. Okay, there's that big door. This is your ordinary rock. Look, flower. Nothing special. It's on the other screen up from here. Okay, that was where the walnut tree was. Gotcha. I mean, it would definitely be worth it, I guess, in this game to make a map for yourself, you know, because there's only so many screens in these games. But that would give you an idea of where everything is. I'm sure you can find that already online, though, probably. Somebody's already done it. Okay, so we can't go across that because it's a cliff. We'd have to go up or down. Now we're back here. Yeah, there's no real music, not much music in these early games, mostly just sound effects. Okay, these might be the rocks or pebbles. Get closer and do it again, because these look suspicious. No? Take rock. You cannot get the rock, at least not now. Look, pebble. Don't understand pebble. Okay, buddy. I also am curious about these other tree stumps and everything. Because I think we might could look in more of those now that I know to use the word stump. Like these. Look, stump. From here you can see the stump is very old and nearly petrified. Okay. About you. No, look. Log. It is only a rotted log. Well then. Let's go back up. Excuse me, I'm not sure what my objective is at this point. I know what my objective is. It's to get the mirror and to get the shield and what was the other thing? Of course, I'm recording a YouTube video and I don't even have my phone with me, which I should have, because that's got my notes of any kind that I have access to. It was a mirror, a shield, and I think an endless chest of gold. There's nothing extraordinary about this rock. Okay, if those are rocks. Like, I don't know what that bucket thing's for. I know we can take it. And we can maybe cut the rope. Wolf's gonna get me. Whew, just made it. That's why I want to stay close to the edge. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make my quick save. There's, you know, a few different ways usually to do things in these games. Some may, some or things or will definitely make you get less points than you might if you did it a different way. Some things might, give you a few points, waste an item in the process, that if you had used it a differently way or saved it for later, you would get, 5 points or something. And some of that makes the difference for whether or not you get the total points that are available. Okay, let's go down here again. Let's transition another set of screens. Okay, we're back here. Okay. I'm kind of just walking around a little and thinking about what I'm seeing a little better. Is he stuck or is he walking? No, he was stuck. See his head up there at the top. So we have to do something else first to get rid of that troll on the bridge. That big huge door is locked. Our character did say there was stairs. That's where we found the dagger in that hole. The candy house. I didn't try to open the door. Didn't mean to transition. Guess I'm gonna have to anyway. Peace. Okay, keep going. Okay, been here. This is the goat. Don't want to hear that annoying sound, so I'll walk this way. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier and didn't finish. For those of you that don't know a lot about the King's Quest series, you do get to play as females in sequels. I don't think I can walk across that way. I can try. Looks like it's water all the way. Fall to my death or something, I don't know. No. Yeah. The swift current does not allow for swimming. Well, just gonna go ahead and restore then. Okay, so you just need to go up and then across. So I think I know what to do with that goat, but I don't want to do that yet. I was hoping to find the rock or pebble that I need. I need to go up. We keep seeing this screen. Okay, I don't think we've been up from here, actually. Definitely can't go left here, but we can go up. Let's save. What's all the way up here? Will it let me transition another screen? Yes. Okay. It is funny, you look at the graphics of this now and you like, I could make this in Paint, in like a week or something. And it may be true. Okay, let's go left again. I'm not saying the game's aged gracefully or nothing, but, they have their art style. The character movement animation was a big deal. back then. Okay, back here. Okay, this will definitely be... Guess I'll just save over Food House again. Let's check out, see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. You definitely play as a female protagonist in King's Quest IV. That was actually the first King's Quest I really remember playing, or like really remember getting into. So that's always like, when I think of King's Quest, I think of King's Quest IV. The Perils of Rosella. You play as Rosella. King's Quest II, 3, I think you play as men. Yeah, I don't think you play as a woman until the 4th game. Can we creep? Creep. Nope. Look in window. The windows are made from translucent, hardened sugar. It's difficult to see through them. Okay, for science, we are going to... Well, we already remember he doesn't understand the word lick. Taste. Window. Okay. Look walls. You don't understand walls? Well, we're going to have trouble, buddy. Yes, we are at this. I think you can get points, definitely get points here. I think you have to type something like eat. Eat house? I don't know. 37 points. Okay. As you begin to eat the house, a squeaky voice from somewhere says, "Nibble, nibble, little mouse, who is nibbling at my house?" I got 2 points. Do it again. Yeah, you don't get any more points. I think you have to, like, come back or something. Thought something would happen if you, like, kept leaving and coming back. I thought I remembered something about that. Maybe it's not true. Eat fence. No. Fence. Yummy. I didn't get any points. He said yummy, though. Eat door. The door doesn't appeal just now. Okay. Eat. Window. The window doesn't appeal. Can I go behind? No, not that fancy. Okay, is somebody in here? Knock on door. There's no answer from inside the house. Open door. Whoa. Surprise, surprise! The Wicked Witch is home, and now she's after you. Oof. I think that's what, like, something is supposed to tell you, like, she's not there. She's not supposed to be there, I thought. Okay, she's not there now. Okay, so save game. So this is the witch's house. I don't know if we're on a time frame here. Yeah. So we'll stop this video here. This is probably be a good place to stop. And when we come back, we'll ransack what we can in here. There's a fireplace, table, looks like doors on the wall over there, a prison, and there's a note in there. Okay. Yeah, so we'll stop here. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next part. Bye.